Radical.
Welcome to Flea Market Stories, documenting one man's journey into the world of flea marketing. This will be for Saturday, although Sunday, today I actually went there also. It's actually quite a bit I want to get to, but I'll make this short as possible. Let's see. First off, I started the morning. I got there, and I felt a little queasy. I'm not sure what I ate. I'm figuring out it's acid reflux. That's got to be what it is. So I actually parked my vehicle. I didn't take anything out and put it on the table, but I went around to the bathroom and quickly just kind of, hurled a little bit. Just a little bit of a hurl. Just kind of get whatever out that was, you know, bothering my stomach. And then I felt a little better. I didn't get quite enough sleep, so that's a regular thing. So I mention it all the time, but I don't think there's been any morning before the flea market and I've got a solid 8 hours. Like none. Okay. So I guess the day started out with some pretty good DVD sales. I did pretty good actually on the DVDs. I'm getting a steady little customer base that comes by to check out the DVDs. And I have faith that I can actually really make this whole DVD flipping thing work. I think it's a part of the market that a lot of people are overlooking because people still collect DVDs. People still like DVDs and Blu-rays especially. I don't know why just because people stream movies now, someone has the idea that no one likes Blu-rays and DVDs. I think it's just a failure of proper marketing, especially some of the, better movies and some of the collections. There's a lot of people I know right now that would, love to have a collection of certain movie series versus, just streaming it for several different reasons. And I want to talk about now, segueing from that, the Goodwill flips. The day before that, literally the day before that, I went to a Goodwill, preparation as I often do, and I got how many movies did I get? I think I got 5. Yeah, 5. They were $2 each. I forget what 2 of them were. Okay, 2 of them were seasons of King of Queens. I got 2 seasons of King of Queens, 2 seasons of Everybody Loves Raymond. Oh, oh. Isn't that how that guy sounds, Ray Romano? And then I got a really nice looking slipcover trilogy of the Bourne movies, the Bourne trilogy. It looked really slick. There's one I really wanted to get that actually had a passport. It was a deluxe platinum edition, but it was missing one of the movies. So I didn't get that one a couple weeks back. Well, it didn't take long for me to sell the Bourne trilogy. And I have over 100 DVDs mixed throughout the displays I have. But yet, they targeted right that one. And they gave me $10 for that one. That's what I put on that. So, there I made my money back on one of the 5 purchases. But it gets better. There was an elderly couple that came by, and they saw these Everybody Loves Raymond sets, the two series. And these looked a little bit different. They had like a clamshell kind of, it's just something different about how this one looked as opposed to a lot of the others, where it was like more plastic, like a clamshell, as opposed to the cardboard. They looked deluxe. They looked nice. And they noticed them, not a scratch on them, nothing, pristine, the cases or the disc. And the elderly couple, they said they really would like those. Then they went over to look at some other DVDs, and I think they bought a couple other things. But I pointed back to those and I said, you know what? I can actually, because you guys seem like you want both of those, I could do you both of those for $20. So I gave them the senior citizen discount. 2 of those for $20. So they got those. Because I'm thinking, who else is going to be that excited about, who else is going to be excited about Ray Romano from Everybody Loves Raymond? It might take me a while. And that's one thing I'll impart onto a lot of you that might, start your flea marketing journeys yourselves. Sometimes you have a sale and you need to close that sale on certain things. If it's an obscure item, and then that makes you happy. You're like, I found my Everybody Loves Raymond people that really, really wanted that. Otherwise, if I didn't sell there, I would still make some money, but I might have to sell them for maybe like $5 or $6 each. So there you go. Now there was one thing I had a little bit of success with. I changed it up, and I actually had a Tie Baby metal rack. This was about maybe I want to say 4.5, 5 foot long, and it was just a rack that originally was used to display those little keychain Tie Babies. But I acquired it. It was going to be thrown in a dumpster, so I acquired that thinking, okay, this might be a neat way to sell my $1 items. Because I've had an issue with $1 items when it comes to comic books or movies or games. I have dedicated areas where I put those. But the loose items, I just don't have a lot of space on the table left for loose items. So I tried this out. I put this rack right to the right of my main table, and I had some looks. I had a little bit of luck. Um, I sold some stuffed animals off that rack. Maybe not over like 10, $15 worth of $1 items, but $1 items can actually add up. And then there was this fine chocolate mama across from the table that was a vendor. Maybe she was new, not sure. But she came over, she picked up what was on there, which is something it was in a box of stuff that I bought. And it was a tape recorder. I think a Samsung, maybe, tape recorder, I'm not sure. You know, you hold it up like this. And 20 or so years ago, people weren't using smartphones to record stuff like this. They were using a tape recorder. I tried it, and it's just absolutely horrible. The quality is absolutely horrible on the speaker. But you know what? She bought it for $1, and she was all excited. And she said she was going to use it for her TikTok. One last thing. You saw the haul of stuff I got for $40. A little bit, I want to go into that specific haul there. There's this one guy that I got all the Xbox 360 games from. And I told them I wanted to look in his storage building he has there. He always on his table has Hot Wheels. He doesn't really sell like a lot of stuff. He has Hot Wheels toys. I noticed he sold a Master Chief toy, like it was a collection of 3 of them. I'm not sure if he knows really what to sell them, so I might help him on some of that. I won't really help him on the game stuff, you know. Now I won't whittle him down on some things if he has like a price that he wants for certain items, but he doesn't know much about the game stuff. He does not. I mean, I don't think this guy is going to have like a sealed Earthbound in his storage locker, but I went in there and you never know. Now, what happens if he has a sealed Earthbound in the locker? I'd make him a good offer for the box if that's in a box with other games. You know, I'm not a scumbag like Phoenix Resale. I would say, you got some good stuff here, man. I'm making you this offer, right? So I saw that box, and it took me a while to get to that box. I think there was another box that maybe had some stuff in it, but it wasn't anything really. It looked like some games, but it really wasn't. I had to work going through there, and I had to move really gingerly because he had like fishing rods strewn about. You know, he said like make sure not to, break the fishing rods. It was just like he just kind of threw stuff in there. There was no organization to the storage building. So I wanted, as a person that likes to see things neat, I wanted to offer him to basically clean up that storage building. With an offer like, well, you know what? I will straighten all this out for you. I will take some time. I will close up my area earlier, my corner earlier, and I will go in here. I'll spend an hour organizing and cleaning this up. And, if I find something in there, I'll be like, hey, I have some interest in this right here. What it is that, did I mention that other person that got the PlayStation, he got it from him. This is very important. This is what I wanted to close on. He got it from him. And he said that he actually sold that guy some stuff. And I'm like, oh, okay, now I see the connection now. He doesn't know much about the game stuff, so he passed that on to him. And it happened to have like a lot of crap controllers in it. So he doesn't know much about the game stuff. And this other guy has been the one going in there and getting the game stuff. Now, if I get lucky, maybe this other guy doesn't know a lot about the game stuff. Maybe he doesn't. So when he's there, maybe I need to, check with him because I know where that stuff went to. But wouldn't it be crazy if I actually found like a sealed Earthbound? That'd be crazy. How rare is that? What's that going for? In silly, silly, silly land. What, like, $5,000 or something like that? It's probably some silliness and everything.